everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. So I'm here today with day number 12 of Dephemberember, and the prompts today are lace and postcard, and the animal today is a rabbit. So you can find linked below all the information on Dephemberember, who it's hosted by. You've probably already heard all of that if you've been following me so far, but if not, please check it all out. So I've already got my project kind of ready, and I think it's a pretty easy one today, to be honest. So in the pure spirit of using up your books, which is one of my things on this channel, my Use Your Books series, and just the desire to use the things that I buy, I decided to go ahead and find in this lovely North American Wildlife Reader's Digest book to find the rabbit page. This has beautiful illustrations. If you're ever looking for a lovely book, this is a lovely book. So today I have the black-tailed jackrabbit, the snowshoe hare, and the eastern cottontail bunny rabbits. And on back we have this badger and raccoon and a ringtail. So the postcards that I have are these 70s postcards. So they're not all that exciting to look at, really. You know, they're just kind of, they're beautiful landscapes, but they're not, you know, emotionally important to me in any way. The back, however, is beautiful. So this is from Norway. This is a scene from Norway. How beautiful. And it was from 1971. It was sent July 16th, 1971. Hi, Deanna and Hal. I'm sorry we didn't get to see you at the wedding. Your gift from the shower arrived, and we have had a nice time. I thought there's a bit of water damage on these, but I really love what it did to the ink. Yeah, so anyways, we don't need to read the whole thing. This one was sent to Sarnia, Ontario, and this one was sent to Ottawa, Ontario. 4th May, flying from Moscow to Brussels. Lovely. These people seem to have very fun lives. Okay, so, and for the lace, I have this basket of things that I need to use up on my desk here, that I just kind of throw random things that have either fallen out of where they belong or whatnot, and they hang out on my desk. So I have this beautiful, this is like wedding dress lace that I tea-dyed. And I'm thinking some aspect of that could be really nice. And then the bunnies, I think I would just like literally stick them on and just make these like fun, eclectic feeling, simple pockets. Like, because the back of this I'm not going to use. I would cover it if I were making a journal card maybe. So maybe I'll make one into a pocket and one into a journal card. For the journal card one, though, I'm not going to put a ton of lace on so that it doesn't impact the overall, like, writability of the card. So, okay, so yeah, let's just get started with a fun and simple little project that's, like, anybody can kind of jump in and do. And if you don't have vintage postcards, I know that Barbara from 49 Dragonflies has provided a digital freebie today for one that she has that's from Vienna, and that was nice. There's one little bun. Where's my glue book? Here it is. So I'll just move this out of the way. Okay. And sometimes it's nice to just do a project that's not too intense, you know, it's just calm and not too intense. So the way that I want to do this is I want to cut right around here, detach this, and I actually love how that's framed right like that. So we'll go here now, cut right around there. We'll set those lace pieces aside. Get rid of this fluff. My studio has no end of fluff. Okay, there we go. So I'll grab my Fabri-Tac. I'll just make like a little line where I want this to lay. I'll just go ever so slightly higher than where it is now. And just do a little pencil line, because now I know where I need to put my Fabri-Tac. And I need to refill this bottle, so please pardon me in this this dramatic gluing. It's going to take a moment here. I'm not going to put this on the sewing machine. I'm actually going to keep this as a no-sew project because, as you can imagine, it's no fun trying to avoid all those sequins and beads on my sewing machine, and I don't want to break a needle or mess up the timing on my sewing machine. You have to be a little careful with that. You can manage it. You just have to kind of go slow and watch what you're doing. Okay. Plunk that on here. Here's my spatula. There it is. Just kind of move around here and glue this all down. Okay, there's one. Set that aside, and then we'll look at doing a journal card with this one. And I will cut out these other bunny buns. Finished a bunch of holiday shopping today for my kids, so I'm just kind of having a little bit of a mellow evening working here. I'm just yeah, I didn't have a lot to do. I don't really go excessive for Christmas because I like to set the precedent that it's not this huge massive consumer holiday. It's just a, you know, I think if you set that precedent early, that you end up not having to break the bank every year more and more for the holidays. Don't get me wrong, it's hard. Like, I think we naturally are drawn to wanting to just spend and buy every little thing we can imagine that our kids want. But I actually think it doesn't work in our favor. Perhaps an unpopular opinion. And also, you know, do what's right for your family. Don't listen to me. But that's what's right for my family, is just not becoming excessive with things. I think that's the biggest thing for me. It's not even the spending. It's just the, like, all the toys, all the plastic. Try to do a little less. But I think I got some good stuff that will make them happy, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's always fun. I think my favorite part, honestly, is stockings. That's what I have the most fun with, is putting stockings together. And also doing Advent. Advent's always fun. So I've now just kind of covered the back of the postcard with some plain scrap sketchbook paper that's just hanging out in my plain papers that I cover the backings of things with. Okay. So now we'll grab a little piece of that same lace, because I just want to use it up. And I think I'll put it over here where there's no postmark, maybe. And then think about how I want my bunnies. One there, maybe. I wish they were facing opposite directions. I wonder if I could stick this one over here. His ears are kind of... Could he sit? Actually, yeah, he could sit a little close to his friend. They could be having a little chat. Let's put him on there, actually. I like that. So we'll just add our bunny friend to that one. There we go. 2 bunnies. We have lots of bunnies in my neighborhood that run around. They're really cute. Okay. Now I think, do I want that maybe on that side? Just because there's no writing there. Yeah, I think I do. So let's do that. Then I need my ink. go with some Vintage Photo Distress ink. Just going to distress these. There we go. I'm also wondering if I have other lace in here that I might want to use. I've got this cute little piece that is sort of staring at me here. Look at that little cute piece of lace. Do it a little differently. I think I will use that. I'm going to take this last piece off because it's a little scrunched. That there. The ongoing challenge with my Fabri-Tac. Okay, that there. And then maybe we want to put him in these flowers. Yeah, let's do that. And this is the thing about postcards, especially like, you know, if they're not that vintage or if they're not that lovely, you can always enjoy the back side, I think. Even if it's not written on, you know, they're often just nice, like just having the word postcard and the lines and stuff. It's often just nice to see postcards. And you can feel free to use the back. Don't feel like you always have to make use of that image on the front. Not necessary. And my best source for postcards usually is estate sales. That's where I get the primary load of my postcards. Not that I find a ton of them, but I do find them from time to time. So I recommend, if you have estate sales near you, to check them out. Sometimes antique stores, but you're probably going to pay more for them there. Okay, so that's just a sweet and simple little project, and I think they would be really cute in a journal. This one as a pocket, and this one as a journal card. So, you know, yeah, I wouldn't put them together, but you get the idea. So I will possibly do some stitching around this one just because I do enjoy doing that final kind of stitching. I will post final pictures of these on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you'd like to, you can find me as Studioloo on Instagram. I tend to post all the final pictures of my work there and other things. And I would love to see you there and say hello. I typically follow people back if they have public accounts. Because I like to see other people's work too. So have a great day, and thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow for day 13. Bye for now.